For the very latest, let's speak with our correspondent in Greece, Nathalie Savaricas. Nathalie, another heatwave moving in there. The Prime Minister warning that more is to come. How are people coping with this extreme heat?
Well, I can tell you with temperatures soaring at 45 degrees Celsius and peaking in mainland Greece and the region of Thessaly, it becomes all the more challenging in big cities where concrete only magnifies the heat. Now, I can tell you AC is the usual go-to, but also lots of water, and the public sector employees have been given guidelines to essentially work from home, especially vulnerable groups. But that might not be the case for everyone who may not have air conditioning at home or fans, or may not find it good enough for them. So that might force many people to actually just show up at the office and enjoy the coolness of the air conditioning there. Lots of water, of course, light clothing such as I'm wearing, and as the weekend is approaching, many Greeks are just preferring to try and hit the beach or escape to islands like where I am, or a mountainous region. That helps a lot with coping mechanism. But even there, I can tell you, it becomes pretty untenable, especially around lunchtime, noon, up to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And meteorologists are indeed warning that winds will be picking up, and that will just increase the likelihood of fires just raging out of control, as we've seen the past 2 days.
And Nathalie, you are in one of the higher risk mountainous regions. So what are firefighters telling you there about the possibility of further wildfires?
Well, so far here in Kythira, the situation has been pretty calm. There have been no fires, but in the Peloponnese, which is close by, the situation is quite different. Laconia, so far, the firefighters have been telling me that the picture looks pretty contained, but they have a very contained sense of optimism, especially when it goes for the island of Rhodes or the Venochoria close to Athens. This morning, they deployed their aircraft, dozens of them, to kind of tame the fire. They managed to achieve a lot of work throughout the night, but their main concern and worry is, of course, the extreme heat combined with winds fanning those flames. They said the help that they've received from the European Union counterparts, namely aircrafts from Italy, from France, and even crews from Romania, Poland, Slovakia, and Israel is also deploying some aircrafts to help, has been indeed quite helpful. But they're on guard, especially for the weekend and Sunday, where the temperatures are set to reach their highest point at 45 degrees Celsius, but also the winds will pick up 6 on the Beaufort scale. So that is really a recipe pretty much for disaster. So they're all bracing for this weekend to try and contain the fire situation, which has devastated thousands of acres of untamed forest, destroyed homes, and killed so many animals.
Well, stay cool there if you can, Nathalie. That is Nathalie Savaricas joining us with the very latest from Greece.